Mail day, yeah, we are here and we got a mother load. I mean, check this out. Box is like 3 of my heads combined. Yeah! You guys want to pick any of these up? Hit the link in the description below. Discount code HERO is going to save you 10% on all of them WWE, AEW, just figgies, man. If you love figgies, I feel like you are right here at the right time, at the right moment, right? Ooh, yeah, nothing like open up a fresh box right there from Ringside Collectibles, WrestlingFigures.com. Yeah, look at this, you guys. This is what we call the mother load of, what is it, May? Yes, mother load of May, and maybe turning into June here soon. But before that can happen, you guys, we need to find out if The Undertaker, the Ministry of Darkness, is going to take your Happy Meal ass to Chokeslam City with the remake of The Greatest Hits. Now, if you guys are familiar with this line, I'm going to tell you, yeah, it's a pretty solid line. Like, if you missed out, right? Like, let's say 10 years ago, you're like, man, I ought to get my mac and cheese and my Biggie Macs instead of my WWE figures. No, you don't got to miss out. Right here, full set, we got the return of King of Harley Race, Undertaker, Blutista, Shawn Michaels, and who the hell is, Seth Rollins. Burn it down! We got Seth freaking Rollins and Diamond Dallas Page all on this set. And I gotta say, man, right here from what I'm seeing, this set might be the set that might turn you into a WHF Figgy subscriber. You better, man. If you guys are stopping by for the first time, definitely hit the subscribe button. Also, drop a like. If you guys would personally love to see some of these figures come out here sooner rather than later. All right, here we have Seth freaking Rollins, our WWE champion that had to cash in. He says, you know what? I got money in the bank. Shorty, what you drink? This man right here. Yeah. He knows exactly what he's drinking. He's like, Hero Fix, you need to ease the F up, man. You're bringing too much money in the bank heat when it's not even money in the bank season. Well, Mattel had other wishes. They said, you know what? People want to see money in the bank in the month of May. So what better way if we were to release Seth freaking Rollins? I think that's the thought process. If it's not, Mattel, fill me in because I feel like you guys are doing it up here on the regular. Next up, Running Chase. I missed out, Hero Fix. I was too late. I was sleeping. I didn't go on a toy hunt. I didn't go to Walmart. Well, you don't got to do that anymore. No, because Ringside Collectibles like, you don't got to do that, buddy. We got you. Discount code HERO. They're going to take care of you. And if they don't, you need to come over here, talk to the WHF universe, because the king has finally arrived. And we need to make this a proper tribute. Let's do it. Dun, 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 dun. Harley freaking Race coming back, even though you guys know that was a lost job. Now, next up, we got Batista lighting it up right there in The Greatest Hits. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, this figure, yeah, I don't know. I think I would have chose like that Target exclusive, like the red gear would have been more ideal. That's just my thought. I mean, nothing wrong with this. This is great. I'm thankful. But at the same time, like, the look you make when they release the figure you didn't even want. For real, bro. Look at this. This guy's wondering just as much as the WHF universe is wondering, like, why the hell are you giving me a blue Tista when we should have a red Tista? All right, let's move Tista aside because I feel like by the time we get to the bottom, and we're not even close to that. Look at that, you guys. We still got bang DDP because you guys damn well know that he ain't doing it upright in the box. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, you guys. Anybody that knows that DDP usually brings it upright. He brings it up to the front, and he goes like, bang! What the hell is he doing right here? Like, is he reflecting a different area where he wants your attention? Because you got my attention. Like, what the hell, bro? I mean, in packaging, that's how it started sometimes, right? Sometimes you'd be like throwing it deep low and be like, are we going to do it? Are we going to throw it? He's not throwing it up. But if he were, he would tell you that, yeah, I'll take this one. Look, this one was actually a high piece. If you guys remember, and if you don't remember, I'm going to fill you in. When this figure was on the come up, dude, first run, first shipment, it was insanity. People were like, why the hell did you guys only set X amount? I still didn't pick mine up. And that's when the boyhood dream finally played the sweet chin music for the millions and millions of all those jabronis that wanted to see Stone Cold make his way, step up, and that's what Shawn Michaels is doing, right? This is based off WrestleMania, and I believe originally, now you guys may not be familiar with the store, but it was an actual store of existence that actually did play out, and I believe what was it, Shopko? I think it was Shopko. It's like a Shopko exclusive. It was an exclusive store retail gear without a doubt, but Mattel's like, you guys don't have it? Well, we're going to give it to you. You know what? We're going to do pinless double design elbows. We're going to do true FX. We're going to do Shawn Michaels in that sweet chin story that you never got unless if you subscribe to WHF. So if you did, you are right here, right now, because this haul right here, oh my gosh. All right, so all the WWE are to the side. Now we got to get to the AEW. AEW. First up, runner up, where we got? Yeah! We got Cash Wheeler, Money Wheeling and Dealing. And no, we ain't talking about the one half. Actually, it is one half of the revival, but that's WWE. This right here, you guys, this is the revamped version. For them to justify that very first head scan that they gave us, and this one right here, yeah, not too bad, bro. I feel like this one might already be one up. Now, figures in this line, we got Jon Moxley, Dax Hardwood, Cash Wheeler, Mark Queen, Isaiah Cassidy, and Jamie Hayter. And Shane Hayden, she's only telling you that she needs to throw the name inside the title so that way you're listening. Because if you ain't listening, guess what? Yeah! AEW! AEW! Now, if you guys haven't gone to an AEW show, I'm going to tell you, Jamie Hayter, she's going to let you know that you need to turn up, bro. Like, this is the lady that brings heat right in the audience. She's like, WHF Universe, we are here now. And we are going to put on a hell of a show. And I feel like this gear right here, first time in the line, by the way, it is bringing a hell of a show. Look at her. The look you make when you say, bring it, jabroni. First time on the line, we're going to do it up right here with the rest of the set. Oh my gosh, you guys. We are 3/4 of the way there. And we haven't hit the man that wanted to save AEW from extinction. He's like, you know what? Yes, I'm doing it in WWE. Dean Ambrose is going to be part of the Shield. He's going to be one of the greatest, at least in Shield figure history, right? And then he's like, then I'm going to go on my own. And that's exactly what he's doing right here. Man's doing it up on his own. No accessories, no titles. First time. No, it's not the first time in the line. But if he was, he'd be like, Hero Fix, why the hell would I be first time on the line if I'm saving the damn company and I'm coming up here in a Revival Series 12? I can't believe it's been 12, man. It's been 12 good seasons of AEW. And you cannot have the hardwood unless you got the Cash Wheeler. Wheeling and dealing, money saving, scribbling upski with discount code HERO, and these two right here with the Revival. You know what I'm going to do, you guys? I feel like these two, we need to make top priority notch right here in this unboxing. These two mugs are like, here, Fix. If we're not the figures that we're going to be taking out right here in the video, I don't need to talk to you. Well, luckily, you are going to be talking to me. And now you're going to be talking to me, what? You're going to be subscribing because we got figgies, I'm figgies, and then we got one following text. Now, we talked about hardwood and we talked about wheeling and dealing, but the true question, right? What is Cassidy? Is Mr. Cassidy and Mr. Clean Cassidy? Well, right here. Here it is. Actually, no accessory. Oh, we do. We got interchangeable hands right here. We got the shirt ski. We got the glasses. And we got all that love. Look at this, you guys. I feel like these two, it's like, look you make when Hero Fig says, told you to subscribe, and you got brand new figgies in the mail. Yeah! Let's get all these cracking. Oh, I got to show you guys. This is insanity. This is pure and utter insanity because I feel like today's haul is one for the damn books. Check this out. All right. Got full set right here of the top picks. We got Undertaker. We got Seth freaking Rollins. We got King Harley Race. Batista. We got all of the AEWs. AEW. AEW. And again, if you guys do want to get more in depth, I feel like we do, right? I feel like we should. It wouldn't be a figgy unboxing if we didn't get some of these cracked out. So I say we go ahead and get these going, right? Again, if you guys are stopping by for the first time, hit the subscribe button, drop a like, and I say we crack these open, buddy. Yeah! Here we have the AEW Unrivaled Series 12 out of the packaging. And I do want to start out with these because these are the figures that truly need the come up in the AEW figure realm. Now, as you guys know, this is not the first time that they have been released. No, they actually ended up releasing them. And no, they didn't come out as good as what you're seeing right here. After all, this is Fixky Upski Game channel of the day. And he says, you're using my Mattel scan, aren't you? I sure am. What about the new ones? And that's what they're trying to figure out. Look at this. We got Wheeler over here trying to figure out if he's going to get the replacement, right? And that's what I want to go ahead and cover. Now, I feel like the worst one out of the two, and as you guys can see, even the Mattel head scan, it's not necessarily working with the man, but at the same time, I feel like Cash Wheeler is definitely appreciative of the fact that, thank you, Jazzwares. You have revamped me in a way that I needed to be revamped. Now, interchangeable head scans are a thing. You will actually get one with this, which actually makes no sense because I believe one half, who was it? I think either Mark Queen. We're going to go through the entire series, and then we're going to go ahead and find out the determining factor of why I only got one interchanging hands and the other man did. Now, the scans that you can swap it out with, you do get a serious look right here that you can pop on, and I feel like both are pretty good. The one that's actually on the figure is the Screaming one. Interchangeable hands that you can swap out. You will get mic open right there. You can pop in, or you got full-on closed fist with it. And I want to show you both just because I feel like that is going to tell you if Jazzwares was able to execute as opposed to Mattel's sleeping figgy game, man. Get out of here. It was actually Mattel that ended up coming in for the dub, and I feel like, yeah, definitely. Look, either way you cut it, both of them are definitely turning up. I mean, scale proportion, you can tell that the Mattel one is just a little bit too damn big, as well as the color tone, right? We all know that the Mattel and Jazzwares, they are clashing. So thank you, Jazzwares, for making the very first, and it's not first time in the line, but you might as well call it that when the man's coming through as strong as it is. Now, as far as the tattoo detail, you will get it inside right there on the lower left chest piece. None on the arms, but you will get the signature clock on the back end corner. And then as far as the tights, we got FTR, FTR, FTR. Later on, we find out that Cash ain't cashing on the wheeling and dealing unless he gets the title mixed in with it. And you know what? They did it. And not on the left, because on the right, we got the design. But as you can see on the left, we got the solid white. And then on the black boots, we're really going to get the white accent right there within the shoelaces to wrap that up as a whole. So pretty nice figures, man. I feel like both of them are great. Now, you will get one benefit right here from Dax Hardwood. I almost called him Harper. The Hero Figs, get the hell out of there. All right, you are going to get the addition of the arm sleeve. Now, this has never been presented, and I feel like this is actually an important piece. I mean, think of, like, for example, Eddie Guerrero. I mean, I know the man, he had a busted arm when he had come up to WWE, and this would be a nice little accessory piece that we could easily mix in, right? I mean, after all, this gem right here, it's definitely going to turn up right there in the accessory figgy game, man. We got a solid regular black elbow pad, and then you're going to get his logo right there in the top corner. On the back end, you are going to get the same matching logo for the FTR. So if you guys were curious, like, I don't know, man, I feel like one of them's bigger than the other. Well, that's what she said. Knee pads right here. We got the mix of the same love that we did see. A little bit bigger, though. You will see on hardwood that he is getting the longer knee pad design, as well as the actual knee brace with two different color tones. We got the silver accent right there on the side, and we got the solid black on the top and bottom. There is no actual shoelace like Paint Apps design, but you will see that he will get the white outsole treatment. I feel like these two, man, are definitely going to do right here pretty damn good within the ranking of the set. I feel like two had to have been presented and only to make this right. Moxley, are you going to make it right? Well, here, Fix, if you let the WHF universe that I'm coming with interchanging hands, yeah, we just might. So you can swap it out right here with Moxley. You either got full-on open. Actually, take that back. You got full-on open or closed fist. And you will actually already see it on the figure. You'll get the tattoo design right there on the left, and then on the right side, just a solid elbow. Or if you want the open fist, you can go ahead and do it up right there on the left. So as you can see, it is pretty much interchanging right there with it all. It's already mixed in with it. So Moxley, what are you going to bring? Well, first, we need to bring some damn competition, right? Because as you guys know, we've seen some great AEW Jon Moxley figures. I feel like we are probably 4, potentially maybe even 5 in. I do feel like this man should be in the come up right here within the Supreme lineup, so definitely stay tuned and turn on that notification bell, man. I feel like Moxley, he's definitely one right there that does well right there on the AEW figgy shelves. I do like the shirt. It's getting that same traditional Terminator look that we did get with that ringside exclusive on the back end. It will be all brought together by Velcro. And the arms, as you guys can see, they actually are covered and protected. So if you guys are curious if, like, all that, like, paint rub is going to occur, you shouldn't have that issue. Matter of fact, you are going to get the exact same torso that we have seen. The scans will be different, as you guys can see on the newer one, we definitely have more of a serious look, right? This guy right here is contemplating about staying in AEW. This man knows exactly where the hell he's going in AEW. Moment of entry, moment of departure. It eventually happens to all, and I feel like this man, he wanted to dye the beer in the process. On the earlier one, you can see it's got more of a red. This one has more of a brown tint. The back end does get a little bit of red seeped in right there on the actual sideburn portion of it, but you will see that the main color will be the brown. No tattoos on the back end, and it will be using the same tooling and molding that we have seen in prior Moxley figures for the actual pant design. Different paint apps, but same actual like tooling of it all. You can kind of see right here as to what we're talking about. Not this one specifically, because they did actually modify the cargo pockets on this one, but I do believe, I could be wrong, I'll have to go through the whole Moxley figure collection. No, you know what, you guys, take that back. Actually looking at the actual pocket design and the way that they came up right here through their knee region, it's definitely bringing something. I don't believe it actually does anything to the scale. I'll go ahead and bring it up side by side so you guys can see it. Yeah, it's definitely still about the same. I don't know, maybe a little bit shorter. Here, straighten this man out, flatten him out, tell him that, why the hell are you still wearing that plastic covering? Bro, we got to keep the pain, love mixed in, man. So again, Moxley, a nice little revamp. I got to say the head scan, it's going to make this figure. It's going to be like that whole determining factor. Once you go through it, it's like, man, do I want to replace my old Moxley? Does my old Moxley need replacing? Well, you got a better scan. You got some new updates right there on the pants. It's definitely a consideration. Now, let's keep going further in because we ain't even done. Now, we need to get the rest of the tag team love. We need Isaiah Cassidy, and Mark Queen. Now, Mark Queen, I got to say, I love what they did right here with the hair. There's a lot of good stuff transparent through this figure, and they managed to capture the whole love of it. Now, there is no comparison within this because this is the very first time that we are seeing them in the lineup, but interchanging hands, we can throw it up. Now, the ones that will be on the figure will be the close fist, or you can get the mic open right there with both. One of them does have a little bit darker tint to the actual pants, so you'll be able to tell, like, wait, are we putting this on the right guy, or are we going to put it on the wrong guy? Well, there is no wrong guy when you're dealing right here with the OMG moment of the night. After all, man, that's what these guys have been delivering. The freaking tenacity, the agility and love that these guys bring on a regular Wednesday night. It is so much heat that you got to mix it in. You mix in the heat, you mix in the cold, and we let life of the party bring the life into the party, right? That's how it all starts. Now, you can undo it right here on both of them. You will actually see that we got Velcro that brings it all together. The same necklaces will be brought together. I'm going to go ahead and take off the glasses. That way you guys can see the nitty gritty of both of them. And it is going to be in tag team style because after all, that's how tag teams do it up, right? They're going to be like, yo, who gets to start out the match? I don't know, bro. Are you going to let me tonight? He says, all right, I'll let you only if you talk about our damn necklaces. Now, I got to say both of them, both the necklaces, very similar to what we have seen with Stone Cold. They are removable, and we are going to go ahead and remove the shirts. That way you guys can see if we're going to get either the same torso or something different. Because I feel like, I don't know, maybe you guys can fill me in correctly, but I feel like Cassidy should definitely be bringing a smaller frame with it. I mean, they are both pretty much in scale, but again, we're not going to find that out unless if we take off the shirt skis, man. And when they do come off, yes, you can see that, yeah, hell yeah, buddy, that's what we're talking. This is what's good, you guys. Now, most of the time it tells like, well, they're going to be wearing a shirt. So do we really have to make a difference? Well, I'll tell you what, I feel like it's important, man, right? Important feature without a shadow of a doubt, especially if you got different frames mixed in. Now, as far as tattoo designs, you won't get any with Mark Queen, but your boy right here, Isaiah Cassidy, will be bringing some love right there on the shoulder piece. So you're going to get the crown right there on the right side and the top left-hand corner. I'm going to go ahead and mix it around. That way, we can raise the torch, right? And not just any torch, but the torch. You got to go to New York. You got to go stand on the island. And you got to talk about Statue of Liberty because that's exactly what the arm brought it in. Now, as far as the pants, got to feel like both of these are bringing something good, man. I like it. You can actually see proper tooling mixed in right there around the waist section. All the studded pattern design mixed in to the actual pants. And the way that it blends in with the bottom, I feel like they executed it down to a T. So a huge shout out to Jazzwares because I feel like these two right here, you guys, Man, oh man, I don't know which one I like both. I feel like I like the white on black better. It's just bringing a little bit more love to it all, man. I mean, nothing wrong. We just have a lot of gears, especially in my AEW figure display that has a lot of black colors mixed in. So having a little highlight accent, such as your boy right here, Mark Queen, yeah, without a shadow of a doubt right there, that this might withstand the one over the other. Plus the hairpiece, dude, you cannot go wrong. Now, we need to talk about Jamie Hayter, because this lady, she got me wanting pulling a nut rub. Look at this. I'm serious, bro. I know we always talk about with the Jazzware figures, but man, them cakes. Peaches, 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 peaches. Oh, by the way, if you guys are this far in the video, right now in the comments, put peaches, 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 peaches. Interchanging hands. We got full line open on the figure. We got 2 closed fists. Or you got mic open that you can slap it in with the mixed slappies and the peaches, 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 peaches. Oh, this is what it's all about, man. Jamie Hayter is she ain't bringing hate now. What she's bringing here is the figure that people were asking about. Like, yo, when the heck is the first time of the line? Well, you ain't got to be asking anymore, because it is right here on the Wrestling Hero Figs channel. She's going to be like, show my gear, buddy. Show my gear. Tell the people that this figure right here is without a doubt an absolute must. I mean, quote me wrong, but when you got a back end coming through the way that this figure is bringing it, I love it. All the tooling, actually all of this that you're seeing right here on the upper thigh region, not necessarily up here, but these pieces right here, these are actually all tooled. So they are all sculpted, if you guys were curious if they were just painted on. So that's going to be a really good factor when it comes to the overall ranking of this figure. Now, ranking number 1, I got to give it to Jamie Hayter, for sure. Number 2, it's a battle, man. I feel like Cash Wheeler, I don't know, you guys, like Hardwood was one that probably needed the most just because of that Mattel head scan sitting so low. So it's got to be a matchy. 3, I got to give it to my boys right here. And 4, even though there's 6 figures, man, when it's a tag team, that's how we doing it up. Again, if you guys want to pick any of these up, hit the link in the description below. Also, give me your thoughts, man. Do you guys feel like some of these first time in the lines were must right here in our AEW figure display? Do you wish Hero Figs would have unboxed a WWE figure instead in the video? Well, don't get me wrong, buddy. Turn on that notification bell. We are coming back with the greatest hits, and definitely, if you guys are stopping by, whether you're a regular or first time on the channel, definitely subscribe, right? And drop a like also if you guys did enjoy the love today. I appreciate you guys. Definitely hit the subscribe button. Drop a like. Hardwood, get your monkey ass back up. What you doing, buddy? I'll tell you what I'm doing, Hero Figs. I ain't doing it up now with the WHF unless if you rank me number 1. Well, right here. Tag team match at its bout happening right here. Hardwood.